Hey YouTubers, Megan here with AMIClubwear, and I'm going to show you guys some of my top beauty fixes. So let's get started. Alright, so first beauty fix that I'm going to talk about is taking care of a zit. Now, some of you have wrote and asked questions about how to get rid of a zit, and this is just kind of a way that I found that works. What I like to do is wash my face always. Like, you want to to have clear skin, you definitely want to keep your skin clean all the time, and you definitely want to moisturize. A lot of the times people who have acne think that putting oil, or well, not oil, but moisturizer on their face will make them break out more, and I also thought this was true when I was younger. And your skin tries to make up for that moisture that you're not adding to it by adding more oil, and it ends up making you break out. So if you can just get into that routine and get past that first week or so when your skin kind of freaks out when you put a new product on it, it'll start to kind of it'll start to balance itself out. So definitely want to keep your skin clean and moisturized. And then after you moisturize, if you absolutely have to, I don't recommend picking your zits, but if you just cannot, I recommend getting an extractor tool. And this tool is like a 3-in-1 tool. It has a blackhead extractor and like a regular whitehead extractor. And then also, if you untwist it, it has a like a little needle to kind of have like a little exit wound, or an exit route is what I like to call it. Because when you're picking your skin, if you're not using a needle to kind of pop it first, then your skin is kind of exploding to release the pressure when you're popping it, and that can create a bigger scar. So this just kind of is a little bit less evasive than using your hands. But if you have to pick, then I recommend using one of these. I got this at Sephora, but I think you can find it online. And then after you do that, you definitely want to use this like a antibacterial toner, and I talked about this in my skincare video. I love this stuff, and you just basically put this on a cotton ball, and you can do your whole face with the cotton ball, but then hold it on a zit and just hold it there for a couple minutes to just kind of kill bacteria and dry it out. And then after that, I like to take this awesome little tool. This is the Zeno Hotspot, and I got this one at Walmart, but I've seen it at drugstores, Target, I've even seen it at the grocery store. So basically all that it is just this little battery operated tool that has this little metal spot on the top, and when you turn it on, it heats up, and so you put that on your zit, and what it does is it kills bacteria and it kind of like seals it. Because when I go to the microdermabrasion place and she extracts my face, she uses this like light therapy which gets really hot, and I noticed that my zits dry up and heal really fast. So I was looking for a similar way to do that at home, and this is what I found that works the best. So then I use this, and then of course I moisturize afterwards. So that is my way of taking care of a zit. So let's see what our next tip is. Alright, so next beauty problem I'm going to talk about is razor burn and ingrown hairs. Now, if you're like me, you probably have a really sensitive bikini line, you get razor burn, you're like, what the heck? What can I do to get rid of this? Well, first thing that you want to do is you want to shave within the first, not within the first 3 minutes, but in the 3-minute mark, not too much after your 3 minutes, because they say when you're in the shower that your skin can swell after 3 minutes. It kind of starts to soak up the water, and you won't get as close of a shave, and it can also irritate your skin. So shave within that 3-minute, like 3 to 4 minute mark in your shower to kind of soften the hairs so that it's easier for the hair to be removed. And then you also want to shave within the direction that your hair grows, and that way you don't irritate your skin right off the bat. It kind of takes away most of the length of the hair first, and then you can kind of go back in the opposite direction to kind of get that last little bit. And then also when I get out of the shower, I use this product on my skin, and this is 10 Skin, and this is for razor bumps, razor burn, and ingrown hairs, and it works really well, and I use it before I even see signs of razor burn. So right after I get out of the shower, I put this on a cotton ball and I just wipe any areas that I feel like I might get razor burn, like my bikini line, my legs, if you get razor burn on underneath your arms or anywhere. You can use this, and it just kind of cleans the skin and gets rid of the dead skin so it doesn't get pushed up into any cuts or nicks that you have that could cause razor burn. So yeah, let's check out our next beauty problem. Okay, so next beauty problem I'm going to talk about is dull hair. When you're using a lot of hair products in your hair, hairsprays, pomades, waxes, any of those styling products, and even certain shampoos and conditioners can leave buildup on your hair. And you can use a clarifying shampoo, but those tend to be a little bit drying and not as good for your hair as like something natural. So a good natural fix for that is apple cider vinegar, and you can get this at the grocery store. You can make it in your salad dressing. It is edible, it's vinegar. But what you're gonna do is rinse your hair in water, get it wet first, and you're going to put this in your hair, and you can leave it in for a minute if you would like, or you can just rinse it out right after, and then you're going to shampoo and conditioner as you normally would and style. And this just kind of strips all of that gunk off your hair and then reveals the shiny hair underneath. If your hair is already dry and you've already styled it and it's looking a little bit dull still and not as shiny, you can use this Bedhead Head Rush. And this is just an aerosol spray that you can spray on your hair, and I think I've mentioned this in a couple other videos. I don't really remember, but I use this product a lot. It's really a good product because it is aerosol and it's not like a frizzy serum that can get a little too overdone on your hair. So I really like this product. You can get it at a beauty supply place. And next we're going to talk about fixing those roots. So stick around and see what my beauty fix is for roots. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I wake up, it's kind of like all of a sudden you realize your roots have grown out and you're like, whoa, I really need to get into the salon, but maybe you can't get in that day. A really good fix for that for light-haired girls is to use either baby powder, or you can find chalk that's in a similar color to your hair color. I know Cassandra does use baby powder if she is coming into work and she can't go that day and she's gonna go maybe the next day or that week. And it actually works really well for light hair. If you have dark hair, you can also find a mascara that is within the same color range. You can find brown mascara or you can find black, and you would just touch up your roots kind of as if they're like eyelashes almost, and then it just washes out when you're done. So that's a really good tip for touching up roots if they just kind of like pop out at you. Next beauty problem that I have gotten questions about is a cracked nail. My nails grow pretty long. These are my natural nails. Some of them are shorter than the other because they have cracked. I didn't do this tip on them because I didn't have the right materials to fix them, but if you do get like a crack in your nail at the base or whatever, and you don't want to clip it off and you want to try to keep it and grow it out until it grows out longer, a good fix for that is super glue. And you just take a little bit of super glue and you put it on your nail and cover the crack, and then you go over, you can file any rough edges that are on top of it to kind of make it smooth, and then just add your favorite nail polish on and you won't even be able to tell. A really big problem that a lot of girls have is nail biting. If you're trying to grow your nails out, it's a really big problem because you end up biting your nails off and they don't grow. A really good tip that stops you from biting your nails is actually dipping your nails in nail polish remover, and then when you go to bite your nails, the bitter taste from nail polish remover makes you stop biting them. So that's a really good way to stop biting your nails. Also, you can try chewing gum or hard candies as well to help you stop biting nails so that your nails can grow really long and beautiful. Long and beautiful. Okay, so our last beauty problem that I'm going to talk about is teeth whitening. You can do this at home or you can go to a dentist, but doing this at home is definitely going to save you a lot in the bank. The first thing you definitely want to do to help keep your teeth white is brushing and flossing. That's the number one thing that you can do, is keep your teeth clean and floss them. If you're not flossing, food can get in between your teeth and stain your teeth, and that's kind of like starts the whole staining process. Also, if you're not brushing and plaque is sitting on your teeth overnight. Another thing that you want to also do to keep your teeth white is if you're drinking liquids like coffee or soda or anything that has a stain to it, you want to drink it through a straw. A lot of the times when people ask me what I do to keep my teeth white, I never really realize this, but A, I don't drink coffee, B, I don't smoke, and C, when I do drink soda, it's usually through a straw. So that was like a big thing that I never really took note to, but it does actually make a really big difference. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys about that I actually found out online is that strawberries actually have a natural teeth whitening agent in them. But since they have sugar, you definitely want to brush your teeth after you eat strawberries, but they do help whiten your teeth, and it said the seeds do help kind of clean your teeth as you're eating them. So you can also try eating strawberries. If you have stains on your teeth that you want to get rid of and just brushing, flossing, and all the other tips that I gave you just aren't cutting it, you can mix equal parts of baking soda and peroxide. Cassandra has actually shown a video of actually how to mix those things together. If you want to find out how to do that, or you can read online, but you can just mix those two together and brush your teeth, and that kind of helps lift stains. And also, you know, your last resort could also be the dentist. But those are my beauty tips. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any other beauty tips that you'd like me to go over, definitely leave me a comment, or any other videos for that matter. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!